got my live. Here we go. I had to do it twice. That's okay. This is this is where we are. Hi everybody. Get into my position here. Get the camera set up over here. This is going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adults because we use sharp things like scissors and needles and heat guns and hot glue guns and dangerous electrical items. But we're also a chat room where we interact with everybody and talk and chat and say howdy and how you doing and what you doing and all kinds of fun stuff. So I got you. There we go. Oh boy. I was worried there for a minute. I was trying to get on and my camera wasn't picking up. So I exited out and started again. So hi Janet and Jassy. Jassy was really first. She was in the other one. And Esther. Hello everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Here we are. We're gonna we're gonna persevere through another video. We like our videos. Hi Belinda. I got Happy Mail today. Teresa should be in here any second. It's from Teresa. So here we go. Here we go. So she sent me a big old package. Oh my goodness. I think I know what some of that is. She didn't, but she did. Woohoo! Woohoo! Thank you, Teresa. You got Happy Mail from Juju? Alrighty, Jassy. I've got a letter over here going out to you. I just have to address it. And I was doing it right before it was time to stream and I ran out of time, but I'll get it out probably in tomorrow's mail. Jassy won some Happy Mail. Woohoo! It was Michelle's congratulations. There's Teresa. Michelle Glitter, Miss Glitter. She got over 100 subscribers, so I gave away a prize in her honor. Mm-hmm. She did. I probably ought to send her some Happy Mail too. Maybe I'll do that. I've got an envelope over here. And let's see if I can get her name on one of these envelopes over here that I've got her waiting. So let me find a little piece of paper. I'm excited. I got some new stuff I want to do. Hi, Sharon. Come on in. Come on in. We're here. This is what I'm going to do with this piece of paper. And I've got my glue gun over here already. We are going to do some fun stuff tonight. I'm always coming up with something new. And I'm very inspired by the YouTube videos, of course. And I see things and I think, oh, I can do some of that. I can do that. So we're going to send this to, you won't tell her unless she watches the rerun. Michelle Glitter. We're going to send her a little bit of Happy Mail. That'll be a surprise. Congratulations, surprise. Oh, Jessie, my back is better, but it's sore. So I don't have that pinchiness. If it was a disc, I don't know. I think I just pulled a muscle and it pinched really bad. And I've been on bed rest and the little handheld vibrator thing, heat thing on my back. Been using it. I got in the hot tub and Joe worked it out a little bit for me. He rubbed it for me yesterday a little bit, and I think it helped. And I've been taking like ibuprofen once a day. So, hi Esther, hi Ellen, come on in. So I got some Happy Mail from Teresa. So we're going to start off with that. We are in the middle of the hidden pocket trade. And as soon as everybody gets their trades in the mail by the 15th, it's coming up, we can go ahead and start on the next month's, which is October, and we're doing twin cheese, 2 inch by 2 inch cards. So let's see what Teresa sent me. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to use it. I know what it is. Boy, she loaded me up in here, I'm telling you. Thank you, Teresa. Let's see what we can get out of here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Simple sets. Let's see. Our all-star best buddies. And, oh, I guess these are like stickers. Is this a sticker? And it looks like washi tape, and there's different stripes, different pieces, individual stripes. Yeah, it's all washi tape with words and colors, and some letterings. Thank you, Teresa. That's pretty. Those are nice, and they're orangey looking. That's fall looking. I might be using some of these on my twin cheese. I'm gathering things to put on my twin cheese. I am. Thank you, Teresa. And then she got me Joy, Noel, and Heart with this and that tags. All right, almost all kinds of goodies. All Star, our little girl. How cute! Superstar, Smile. These would be great to put on some of our pages that we make. Flower Girl. These would be great headlines for our pages. My Friend, and Love with a button, and some more tags. A babe in the house is a wellspring of pleasure. Woohoo! That's true. Dana's got a baby in the house. She's got a new baby. She's 5 months old. She was babysitting today. I wonder if she's still babysitting. Love and you shall be loved. Oh, these are good. Where there is love, there is life. All that I am or hope to be, I owe to my mother. Isn't that the truth? I am just like my mother. I'm a spitting image of her, just like Mom. So, and she sent me some waxed thread. This is for bookbinding. I was just expecting this, which is probably it looks like a blue gray collar. It's a gray collar. I was just expecting one, but she sent me a whole slew of them. Thank you so much, Teresa. I will be using these. You know, I like to do my books, and I'm always using embroidery thread. So this will be a pleasant switch. I'm talking too much. The fan's going. Hello, Angela. Anybody else come in? Everybody in the balcony, hello, hello. I got one more envelope. See what she sent me in here. She had me an envelope going. I ought to send that back to her. She sent me a fairy for the fairy journal. Oh, it's a postcard. How cute. But that's a fairy. We can color her and put her in the fairy book tonight. And there's another little fairy. Isn't she cute? And you could make a pocket and then put this in the pocket. Oh, that would be cute. I just have to trim her sides off a little bit. And I'll put this in the fairy book. And then she made me a doll baby. Look how precious she is. Look at that. Isn't that just the sweetest thing? Just a little bit of lace and a little bit of ribbon to tie it. You did so well. Oh, I love her, Teresa. And I do have the doll book still in my reach. So she's definitely going in the doll book. Thank you, Teresa. Excuse me, I'm going to have to go get me a cough drop. Where's Joe? Where is Joseph? So, yes, I'm going to put these in the fairy book. She signed that one. Hi, Candy. Candy, are you all moved in? Are you settled? I know you've been working up a storm trying to get her done. Just one box at a time. You can do one box at a time. Hi, Julie. I'm staying home from work today because of your back. Me too, Julie. I've got a bad back too. You can just put us on the couch. That's where we need to be. So I hope everybody else is doing one. See, oh, Brian's here. Okay. I'm a looking. I'm a looking. Where's Brian? You all help me. Hi, Brian. Good to see you, Brian. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. And he had a question. Let's see if I can find the question. I have to look under her skirt for your name. Okay. Thank you, Thank you, Teresa. I do that too. I do that too. I go underneath. You'll have to help me. Help me, help me, help me. Let me go up here and uh, do my chat filters and click all messages. I have no idea if I get them all or not. The boxes are 24 by 24 by 48. That's a nice size box. 254 boxes. Okay, just one box at a time, Candy. Hello, I'm way up there now. I know, Brian. Did you have a question for me? Would you care to put it in again so I can find it? I'm looking. I'm looking for your name. I probably overlooked it, which is, nothing. I can look straight at something and not see it. I'm very good at that. I just say hello. Here it is. Oh, what to send back? I got your mail. Thank you. I needed to go up again. I got your mail. Arrived after all, a few hours after I said it. I told you it'd come right the next day. It might have been lost, but it's not lost. And I'm confused by someone in the chat saying I was getting mail from them. Is that the trade? Brian, let me just help you out a little bit. Since you're new to the group, what we like to do is we have trades where we mail each other things, and you are welcome to mail something back if you wish, but you don't have to. But if you'd like to participate in what we do trade, I will sign you up on the next trade. The next trade will be in October, and we're going to do Twinchies. And I will be decorating 2-inch by 2-inch squares. That's a Twinchie. And they're just exactly 2 inches by 2 inches. No bigger, no smaller. You can eyeball it if you want to. And then you decorate this like an art card. And I'm going to be decorating some. So I'll do that today. I'll decorate some of these in a few minutes. And I'll show you what a Twinchie is. We did do a hidden pocket for this month, but this month is closed because everybody's working on their hidden pockets. So, but you don't have to send anything back unless you want to. It's all about the giving. So somebody else was going to send something to you? Okay. Well, you just have to wait and be surprised. And sometimes it takes a couple of couple of 2 or 3 weeks for us to get things off our desk because we're artists and sometimes we don't get things out the next day. Sometimes we procrastinate, but we mean it everything in all goodwill. And it's all about the giving. We love to give and we love, we like to receive too. We do. We like to receive, but it's all about more of the giving. No, Ellen, not yet. I got Teresa's package. This was Teresa's little paper doll. And I'm going to put her in the doll book right now. So I'll get Joe in here. I don't think he's gone and got the mail yet. So let me go and I need to find Joe. I need to see where he is. We've been having some problems today with our water, and he's been very, very busy. So I have not tried not to bother him too much today. Try not to be so demanding. Okay, Teresa's going for some coffee. I think that's what I need, a cup of coffee. I haven't had coffee for a while. I've been drinking tea all summer, and so let me find a good little spot in here for Teresa's doll baby. I love all my dolls. I love them. I love them. I love them. They are so so cute, so cute, so cute. I'm gonna put her right over here with Janet's postcard. It'll look good right there. I love her. Oh, they were all so great. You do? Okay, Brian. Well, whoever you got your Happy Meal from, there should be a return address, and you can send them something in return. Didn't have to be a whole lot. Just an envelope, just one envelope, one stamp. We like to do things we do things big, but we like to do things on the smaller scale too so that everybody can play along. So you're going to have to make another one and show me how. Uh, uh, I need a book for my dolls. It was just a cracker box or a cereal box. Get over here. My hands are slippery. It was just a box, okay? Cut the top and the sides and the bottom off. And then I folded my paper to go inside. And it just so happened to be, I think that's 6 inches. No, I cut it down. I did have 6 inches, and I folded a 12 by 12 in half. But you can do it any way you want so that you had double sided. And I trimmed them off to fit in here. This is probably 6. And then I wanted the insides to be, yeah, this is 6. And I wanted the inside to be a little bit less because you're going to sew and you want an edge. And then I put some tabs on there, stuff like that. So, okay. If I make another one, I can send it to you. They're easy to do. I make books. I make books all the time. At least every month I make books. I'm always making books. But that's okay. You can do it. And then I glued the pockets. I put pockets in so that the dolls can go in. So that's how that went about. Play it by ear. Just have fun with it. Just have fun. Okay. So now let's see. I think I'm caught up on everything, but we'll make some twinchies here, and I can go ahead and start. So let's see what we can find to put on a twinchie. A twinchie is going to be just an art card. I just happen to have paper. Um, it was some Tim Holtz paper that Dana gave me, and it had squares on it that was exactly 2 inch by 2 inch. So I just cut the squares and they've got little tiny pictures on it and stuff. But I just cut the squares, and let's make a couple of twinchies. And I tell you what I want to do is I want to put down a piece of paper from over yonder here. I'm going to put down a new piece of paper so you all can see what I'm doing. Wouldn't that be nice? So we're going to make 4 Twinchies. You can make them any way you want. So I'm just going to fly by the seats of my pants, which is easy to do. This was Happy Mail, and that'll look really cute on there. So I'm going to glue that down. Just an art card, Twinchies. Inchies and Twinchies, but we're only doing Twinchies. Inchies are too small. Then I have a bird. I have a bigger bird. I've got I got part of a tag, and that would look cute on there. So I'm going to put it on, and we'll just trim that off. And I'm going to put that on my Twinchie. Just like that. See how I'm just coming up with stuff? No fussy, no nothing. I've got some stickers. These are Christmas stickers. Now I've got to find the Christmas box to put that in. And this was a little bit of an inch. It's an inch and a half by inch and a half. It's just a little piece of card, picture that somebody sent me in Happy Mail, and I'm going to put that on my Twinchie. And it's going to be framed out. See how that frames it out right like that. That looks good on that one. I'm going to keep moving here. There's some more Christmas stamps. There's a piece of greenery. I'm going to just lay that down. There is a hand. We could put that on there. And then I got a couple of butterflies. These all came from Esther. Cheap, cheap. I need to put cheap, cheap with the birds. Cheap, cheap. I could put that in my chicken book. Cheap, cheap. And then I've got a couple of tags. These are from Stephanie. And I've got a couple of dolls. Here's the Campbell Kids doll. I might be able to put one of those down there. We'll see. Here's a butterfly. There's an owl. I can put that on under the owl. No, I don't like that together. How about a butterfly? Somebody fussy cut me some butterflies out. So I'm going to put that on there together with that greenery. So it's probably die cut, if I had to guess. Die cut. And I'm going to put it on there. And then I'm going to put the butterfly on top of it. Get up there. I still like that hand. It's going on there. And the butterfly. And we're going to put that on there like that. He's flying around looking for a flower. Yes, those were die cuts. Thank you. And there's an owl. An owl. I don't need that one. And here's another little, like a little speech thing. Okay, cheap, cheap. There's a mushroom. So technically, there's another little birdie. Look at these little birds. Aww. Those are so cute. Esther, I got you put your name on those. Good, good. That way I'll try to remember who they're from. I'm going to put this in my chicken book because it says cheap, cheap. And I've got some little chickadees in here that need this little sign that says cheap, cheap. I know they're probably for the birds, but I can do whatever I want. It's my happy mail. And as long as it makes me happy, that's all that counts. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Look here, cheap, cheap. I'll put it right there. Cheap, cheap. So, anybody else have any more questions? Am I am I doing okay? Is everything all right? Scrap craft. All right. Welcome, Stetch. Scrap chat. Scrap craft and stitchery. That's a tongue twister for me. Welcome in. Come on in. We're trying to use up some of our happy mail, and we're making Twinchies. Next month we'll be doing Twinchies as a trade, and you will have a partner, and your partner will you mail some to your partner, and your partner will mail something back to you. When you made the chicken book, did you rip pages out? I did, Ellen. I did. And look how fluffy it is. And I did. I tore out pages. I sure did. Now, if I think that this book is finished and I don't need anything else in it, sometimes I will go back through it and I will look for empty pages with nothing on them, like this one here, and I'll rip it out just so that I can get this book finished. And because it's getting so fat, I will go back and tear out more pages if I think it's too fat. I like for my books to be, to go on the bookshelf, in its designated slot. That's what I like. So here we got 4 inches, and we've got some other things here. And I'm going to take my ink pen, and I'm going to doodle just a little bit on my Twinchies, and I'm going to also go around the edge with some ink. See how that popped it up right there? That just going around that piece of paper sort of framed it. And I'm going to do the same thing with the circle. And you have to go real slow so you don't mess up and draw an extra line on something, which I love, which I do all the time. But that happens to the best of us. So I circled the circle too. I'm thinking a little birdie sticker on that. And I'm going to do this one the same. I'm going to outline a little bit. Kind of looks like a castle. See, I went too fast. And I made a mark there. So that was meant to be there, for those of whoever gets this Twinchie. I did it on purpose. I'm also going to outline the hand with the finger pointing. That is so cute. So there's this one. And now I'm going to do the butterfly. Like that. And I'm going to give it some antlers. Like that. See? And you can make the body. Go ahead and make the body. Maybe put some decorations on it. Just some little dots like that. And then you can do a little dash, 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 where it's flying around, where it traveled. That's fun to do. And then um, I'm going to get my ink out. Yeah, they look good and they're simple, super simple. You saw me make them. I pulled it out of the envelope and boom, and a Twinchie was born. And I'm just going to do this on the edges and it'll make it pop a little more. And that's just extra texture right there. So there's a Twinchie, and I can still do some more. I can put some, um, I've got glitter glue I can put on it. Now you want to make them flat. If you put like buttons on it or something 3D on it, a flat back, then you might have to pay extra postage. But if you leave it flat, you can get by with one stamp on your trade envelope if that's what you want to do. And I'm going to keep everything as flat as I can. I got some flat things I can use on these. And I'm using a green ink pad. And it adds a little more color to it. Like that. And simple is even better, Simple, simple, simple is better. Sometimes. Sometimes. Okay, now let me look and see what else I have that I can possibly put on these. And I've got some I got some sequins that are flat. Let's see if I can find my sequins. If I can reach them. This is my bling box. I don't think this is flat enough. Well, these might be flat enough. They're flat bags. And see, this one's got a picture frame in the back, a red frame. So if I would put a little bit of sequence on this one, it would look really cute. And I'm just going to put a couple of these, just like they're little flowers or something that butterfly's interested in. Those are cute. There's a blue ones. This would be pretty. It's an aqua turquoisey aqua blue. And you have to either put them on as a strip or cut them apart separately because they've got string. They're connected. They're going to stick. Some of them, the stick 'em doesn't come off very well. So I can take and put a little bit of glue on the back of this to help it. And I'm just going to put it right here at the top. Just a little bit of glue right there. That should hold it. So see how that's cute? That's cute. Now what's this guy thinking about? What's he pointing at? Let's see here. Let's cut some of this off. I will never use all of this stuff. There's just a lot of it. A lot of it. And I'll have to glue it down. But that's cute. That'll be cute on there. And I've got some little gold ones. So let's see if I can put some of those on that one. And that's enough, I think, that I need. That's all I need in this. Put these away. My bling drawer. And this will be the last of that, and it'll get in there, and I can put it back in the drawer where it goes. So let's use a couple of these, and they're individuals. So let's see if we can't get these off. There's a paper on the back, and I can get it. I've almost got it. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Woohoo! So I'm just going to put this like over here on that little card. So everybody's got a little bit of something. Put that there. And I'll put that on there. So that's looking good. Little by little, you put a few things here and a few things there. And before you know it, you'll have 4 Twinchies. And if you want to be in the Twinchie trade, it's going to be for next month. And we can sign you up. I'd be glad to sign you up. Let me get my book out. And I can also, I've got some glitter glue. I've got a silver. And I've got a blue. And I got a copper. I don't know where I'm going to put all these. Let's see. I got a gold. We definitely like the gold. Put the gold on that one. The silver on this one. We're rehearsing. And I've got a red one. And this one could be red. And then I've got there's the pink in the back. We got pink. We're going to put pink on the butterfly. So there's our little glitter glues. And these came from the Dollar Tree several years ago. They're like 3 years old. They're very old. So if they don't, if they're dried up or something, I won't have any trouble. They do last a long time. They won't. This one's still good. So what I'm going to do here is just do a little bit of gold on the trees, a little light like that, and it'll dry and it should sparkle. You should be able to see some sparkle. Isn't that cute? Perfect. And then the pink or the red, it's more pink than red, but it looks red in the camera, but it looks pink in my hands. But it's gonna be all right. We're gonna use it, and I'm just gonna make a box like that. Like that. So that looks cute. Just the littlest things. Just the littlest things makes it look great. Okay. And the silver, I think silver would look good onto this one. And I'm going to make a fingernail. I'm going to put a little bit on his finger. And I'm going to put a little bit on his cuff. He's got like a shirt on. So he's going to have a little bit of that there and there. Okay. Just a little is all you need. It can all go back up there. And then the pink one. And I still have room to put a word. I'm just going to put this all around the butterfly. And it'll dry with a little bit of glitter in there. And it's real pale pink. It's a light pink, but that's okay. We like it. And you might not be able to see the pink. Oh, I can see it. I can see it sparkle. It'll do more after it's dry. So we did that. Making twinchies for those who are coming in late. And I've got some words. Oh, I got some words that Esther gave me. Of course, I've got to dig for them. Dig, Beth, dig. Dig, 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 dig. They're here, they're here. I know they're here. I saw them. I stuck them back in here like these. So I'm going to put single words. Some of these I think are like lines. So I'm going to put lucky, enough, change, and hope. Those are good words. Out of this one line, I can get them all out of here. It says if you're lucky enough to be different, never change. I might leave never change together. So I'll use never change on one. And I think enough is a good word. You are enough. And I can put you're enough. Okay. There's enough and you're. And then I'll do lucky. That's going to be good. This is going to be just perfect. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue underneath these. So I don't need that one. Lucky. You're enough. Never change. Lucky. Be different. I could put be different. Oh, that worked out great. I got all four words out of the one line. I did good on that. Thank you, Esther. those are going to be really come in handy. But I think I know. Let's see which one we want to put. You're enough. Be different. I think I'll put the be different on the hand. I don't know why. So we'll put that one there. I got my hand in the glitter. And we're just going to stick it on there. Doesn't matter. This is okay. All right. I got my fingers in it, but that's okay. We'll manage. Okay. Never change. You're enough. So I'm going to put the never change on the country side with the trees. I need my tweezers for this. And we got lucky. And we're going to put that one here. Good. And then you're enough is going on this other butterfly. Oh, thank you, caller. Hi, honey. I was watching Coloring View. If Angela wouldn't mind, put her link in. She's a new coloring person that I just started subscribing to from Dee Dee's room, and she likes to color. And I was watching Dee Dee the other day, and Dee Dee was coloring, and I and so you can put her link in for us all to go over and subscribe to color coloring view. And I don't know your first name. You can tell me your first name so the girls will know what to call you, or we'll just call you coloring color. So these are my new Twinchies, 2 inch by 2 inch. I hope that that helps you out for the Twinchies. And if you want, I'll go ahead and get my paper out, and we can uh, take some names. And I won't give you your partners until October, but we can still write our names down. So I have a little trade book here, and I will try to do some Twinchies every time I stream. And then by the time I get to October, I'll have plenty to give away. How about that? Okay. Uh, uh is Brian still in here? I know who's going to send you something. I gave your name out. Well, that's a good question. If everybody uses a um, if everybody uses this size of an envelope, I could get 4 Twinchies in an envelope. So we can give 4 Twinchies to each tray, to each person for each name. And that should take 1 stamp. If you do them flat like I do, I have to let these dry because of the glue. So that's my thing. There's Brian. Brian, Pam is going to send you some happy mail. Pam. And that's the ginger cat lady. She comes on late at night if you like to watch her. But that's the other person that's going to send you something. And and so here's my twinchies. I'm gonna let these over to let them dry real good. I got a fan going so they can dry in the fan. They might get done by the end of the evening. So here we go. This is going to be a twinchie trade for October. There's Pam. It's going out in the mail tomorrow. And it takes about a good 5 days to get it out to California. So that's wonderful, Brian. We want you in our group because we do like to give. We like to trade, and we do it once a month. We trade once a month, and then we have specials. Sometimes we have specials. So there's Joyce, and who else did I miss? Pam, Stephanie. Stephanie wants to be on top. She wants one trade, so that's four Twinchies. She wants one trade, and there's nothing wrong with having just one trade. That's perfectly fine. And Juju wants to be in the Twinchie trade. Uh, and how many people do you want? Just one? Did she tell me one? Me, please, Miss Beth. Okay. So I can put Jessie has two, Joyce two. Yes, you can have two partners. That would be four Twinchies that you would have to make. That's right. Beth or Ellen, I will be on again on Saturday at 6 o'clock. I try to come on at 6 o'clock. Sometimes if I have a lot on my desk and I need to get down to the bottom of my desk, I'll come on like at a quarter till 6, just so that I could get to the bottom of my desk. Or if I bought something, I want to show it off. Julie, someone blocked me from commenting. Oh, Julie, I am so sorry. It was an accident, Julie. Did they put you in timeout? Yes. Ye- Thank you, Pam. Okay. I'm going to go back and get all your names that you told me. I was waiting for Juju to tell me how many she wanted, and I didn't see it. She says four. Okay. Because I put numbers. Thank you, Juju. That means you've got to make 16, 16 Twinchies. Okay, so let's go back up here to see. It's easy to put somebody in timeout. So I'm sorry, Julie. It might have been me because I was scrolling back up here. I apologize over and over. Okay, Sharon says two, and there was somebody else. Uh, Joyce wants two, and yeah, four sounds good. Right. Now, Juju, did you want four people or you just want one person and you give them four Twinchies? Four Twinchies per envelope, just to let you know, just to clarify that. Jassy wants two people, and they didn't take long to make. Esther wants 2. Okay. Juju. Okay, I got her. Steffi says, that's right. That's right. That Steffi is busy right now. She's puppy training. She's in puppy training right now. Yes. Oh, Ellen. Thank you. Ellen, you are more with it than I am. You were referring to tomorrow when I was coming on. Yes. I will be on at 9 o'clock tomorrow night on Ginger Cat Lady Pam's channel. It's it's 8 p.m. Central or 9 p.m. Eastern. Don't listen to her. It's 9 p.m. Central, Eastern. It's 9 p.m. And I will post the link in my Facebook group so you all can get to her real quick. Uh, if something comes up and you can't find the link, but we'll put. Let me put Ginger as a monitor, and she can put her link in for me. Okay, Pam. I made you a monitor so you can put your link in for me, Pam. Did I do the right person? Julie. I'm so sorry, Julie. There is thank you, Angela did it for me. Thank you. You're trying to say something and it won't work. Well, spit it out, Julie. I'm listening. Juju's got it. Okay, it was Esther. Esther said she was an accident. Please forgive her. I think that deserves Happy Mail. If whenever somebody's put in timeout by mistake, I got Jessie for 2, Juju for 4 people, and Scrappy Chap is not going to remember tomorrow. You always forget. Last week we were at dinner. Yeah, well, you can always watch the replay. So if you do 2, you got to do 8 cards. Exactly, Teresa. Okay, Esther's going to dinner. We'll see you in a little bit. Oh, Teresa had to go out, take the dog out to bark. I understand, Teresa. Okay, so uh, I will be bringing this out again every time I stream. So we'll sign up some more people. If I missed you, forgive me. Angela says 2 people. Okay, good, good. Everybody's gonna be making Twinchies. Hi, Lydia. Welcome, honey. Okay, I think. Anyway, I'm going to be on the Ginger Cat Lady Pam's channel tomorrow night as a guest, and she's been doing guest off and on for the past month or two, since summer, and she's interviewing people on her channel to share out a shout out, kind of like a shout out. She's going to share me out with her group, and then her group will probably some of them will subscribe to me, and then I will subscribe to all of them, and I will talk about that her, and we can intertwine our groups and get connected. And she's going to be asking me some very very important questions tomorrow night. I don't know what they are yet. So you don't want to miss it. You want to come and listen to the questions and see what I have to answer back with. That's what you want to do. You don't want to miss it. Why does YouTube think you are cutting people up? Um, okay, scrap craft. Sometimes the monitors can click on people, and there's a screen that comes up, and we hit the wrong button, and it puts them in timeout. Like if you've been bad, or you've been not talking nice or something, my monitors protect my room. And if you stream and you don't have a blue person with a wrench, those girls help me while I'm streaming. They monitorize the chat room and keep it safe. 5 years, 6 years ago, when I first started streaming, we would get these spams in our chat rooms, and YouTube couldn't stop them, and they were working on it. And nowadays, they've got it under control with the AI technology. They've got the bad people, so that they can't come in and take over our room and say naughty things. So my monitors help me, and they also say, "Hey, go back and answer somebody's question." you know. So that's what happened to Julie. She was accidentally put in timeout by Esther, but Esther's really sorry about that. And it happens to some of us by accident. You're interested in finding more about Beth. Okay. Well, you come in tomorrow night at the Ginger Cat Ladies channel, and you will hear more about me. And I talk about me all the time. And I've been streaming for 6 years. So I've been doing a lot. There's Zippity Doodah. I love Zippity. Hi, Zippity. Be kind to yourself. That's right. Goodness. Ellen's still here. She had to answer the phone. That happens. I have to answer the phone too, and I usually answer it right online. I don't even mute. Yep, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Ellen. They YouTube. Well, hi, 10 Light Star oh 01. Welcome, Light Star. The A1 chat bots from YouTube, they do monitor a lot of stuff for people, uh, and they have the power to put people in timeout if they don't like the word. If it's a gray word, like um, if it's, even though you might have used it in a different text, and it's a word that they don't like, or they have that word as a flag, they might delete your chat too. They have the power to do everything. Teresa's no, Teresa knows. Well, if you've ever watched Ginger, I've watched her show several times, and I know I kind of have an idea too. And anyway, if you stream and you would like to be on the Ginger Cat Lady show uh, stream, and you want her to interview you to get you some more subs, you can ask her to put you on the list, and she'll give you a date. So anyway, okay. So we're moving along. I'm going to put the Twinchies away for now, and we will continue this uh, Saturday. And I'm just going to put a little paper clip in here to mark my spot. That way I won't lose where I am. So there we go. This is our little trade book that we have. Keeps me straight. Okay. So now I've got this left to put into my fairy book, and this is a little postcard, but I'm going to trim it. I'm going to trim it just a little bit so that I can put her in the pocket. That's my goal. And I will put this down in my fairy book, and I'm going to glue down a U shape right like that, and that way that'll go in the pocket. So let's get the fairy book out, and I've been working in it off and on. So let's find a page where we want to put this. Let's find something. Can you see it? Some of these things have got to go. I cleaned this out a while back, and I still don't have room. I've cleaned it out twice. Let's try it over here. What I want to do is push my book up so that you all can see it a little bit better. So we'll squish it up there like that. We'll see how that gets. So you can see my book. So this is the fairy book. It's a smashed fairy book that I bought used. I bought it used, paid about $5 for it, and I love the paper in this book. So I thought that it would be a great book to put fairies in, and that's what I've been doing. And I've got a whole bunch of these postcards that I've been using, and I printed out some fairies that I've been fussy cutting out and stuff like that. And that might be the page right there I want to put it. So let's put her right there. I'm going to put her right there. So I'm going to take and put just a fine little bit of glue here. Let's see if I can get it to come out. Get some of the plug out. Like that. I think I got it. I got some of it. I think that'll do it right there. So I'm going to put a fine stream of glue, just so much on the edge of my pocket. Don't want to glue the top, just the bottom and the sides. Oopsie, too much. But that'll work. It's going to work. Got a little bit of a lump there. I'll get rid of that. And we're going to put her down. And we're going to get a napkin and squish out the glue. This is fun. This is what I call fun. And as soon as that dries, I'll be able to put this in the pocket. But if I do it now, it might stick to some of the glue. So I'll put it right here. So the next time I flip through the book, this will be dry. And I can put it in the pocket. So thank you, Teresa. Thank you, sweetie. So that's part of the fairy book. It's going to be, yep, it's dry. So here's another page that I've done. I've done most of these online with you guys. I had coloring pages and things that I've printed out, and we colored them online. And it's been fun. So, hi, June. June Lynn. Is it Junie? Junie Lynn? Hi, welcome. Come on in. We're just doing a little flip through the fairy book. And The next thing I'm going to do is we're going to do a background page. Teresa, I was thanking you for the fairies that you sent me, and I glued your pocket down. Here's your pocket, and I'm going to put your other fairy in the pocket as soon as it dries. You made it to the fairy book, Teresa. You made it. Now here's another little girl that I printed out, and it came out blurry, so I will have to doctor her up with the pencils and bring her out. She's bashful. We did this one the other day. You got heaps of fairy dyes? Okay. Yeah, Teresa. I'll be working on this book for the rest of the year. I'm sure of it. And she came out a little bit blurry too, pixeled. So I will get the pencils out and the pens and the pocket is a little bee girl. She is. Oh, I see her. She is. She's got yellow stripes on her legs and her belly. She is. She's beautiful. There's some more. So it's been a fun book. Yeah. And like I said, I got it used. So I'm not disrespecting the book at all. I'm giving it a second life. So here's another coloring page. I picked out women who I thought would look good in the Enchanted Forest. I got a coloring book with these women in it. And that's how they got in here. I can show you some of my books. And see, this lady here, she's like Native American, Indian. And she would look good walking through the forest. Yes, the little hearts for antlers. I saw that. So this girl has to be cut out yet. And I will turn her this way, and I'll have to try to get the tree in here. And I've got this here with some wallpaper, and it has a tree on it and some leaves. And I thought, well, I don't know, maybe I can incorporate it. But we'll see. When I get to that page, I'll get my creative hat on and I'll do something fun. And this girl here came out of a fashion book catalog, and she has green on. And I thought, well, she would look wonderful in the Enchanted Forest. And I've got some wings I could put on her back here. She came out of a fashion book. And I've got a pad of paper here in my room, and every one of the sketch papers has a frame on it on the page. So I thought she would look good in the middle of the frame. The frame, she just looks good. So I will be cutting this out. I'm gonna go ahead and start on it just for fun. So what I'll do is I'll cut around here like this and cut the white out. And I got this pad out of a yard sale, so I have no idea where it came from, but it was a sketching pad, and I might be able to show you if I can get if I can find it real quick, I'll show you the name of the pad of paper it is. So I don't know that I'll need that for anything, but I'll stick it right over here in this little envelope. So this is going to go on the page. And then the picture of the girl is going to go behind the frame like this. So I just have to glue the frame on her, and it'll just barely fit. So that'll be great. So what I can do is take my glue stick and tack down a corner. Tack that corner down right there. And get a flat surface is what I need there. So I can go around the edge of it and glue it down. And then I can put it in the book. Let's see. Oh, Teresa's got a book that her husband gave her. That's nice. Get it out and start using it. Art away. Art away. Hi, Janet Nash. That would be a special book. Yeah. So I like to do a variety of things. I am a true mixed media artist, and I consider myself a mixed media artist crafter. I am a crafter. I like to craft, and I like to do unusual things and put things together. So that's going to be a great page. Just need to let that dry a little bit. There's the other girl on that side. She's pretty too. But she's going to be glued down. And it's a free catalog. That is in a free catalog. Let's see. This frame paper is out of a sketch pad that I got at a yard sale. And it's called Melissa and Doug Picture Frame Pad. If anybody is interested, I don't know how old it is. I don't know if they still make it. And it's called Melissa and Doug. We care about your comments. please call or message. Picture frame pad. And in the pad, you got all kinds of pads, and you can use them portrait or landscape size, by turning them sideways. And they're all there's a good variety. There is a good variety of picture frames, and I've used it several times in my art. I love using it. So there's quite a bit, and there's a bunch, and I think they're doubled. So there's like 2 of each. It repeats, but lots and lots of picture frames. And see, if you have a picture frame and it's too wide, well, you cut it down the middle and enclose it, and you make it smaller. If you need, and I have done that. I've done that in the fairy book, matter of fact. But it's Melissa and Doug Picture Frame Pad. So if you like it, you can go online. I buy everything from Amazon these days. I have discovered that they have the best buy. Other people might have it for a little bit cheaper, but then they charge shipping, and I always buy enough so that I don't have to pay for shipping. And the way they're doing shipping now with all this tariff taxing thing that's going on, it's almost worth it to buy the Amazon Prime. And I think it's $125 a year, but you get free shipping and next day delivery for everything. And I usually buy 30. If you buy $35 or more, then you get free shipping. But sometimes you get a third party that doesn't apply their rules to the Amazon rules, and they charge shipping themselves. So it's tricky, it's complicated, but I'm probably going to join Amazon Prime for next year because I had to pay $6.99 for shipping on a little package of stickers because they came from a different third party. And then the rest of my Amazon I got for free because I had $35 or more. So with this taxing stuff that's going on in the world, uh, it's difficult. It's going to be difficult. So it'll be worth it. It will. It's worth it. My sister says the same thing. She says I don't have to fool with it, and she does it. But you do a little extra work and you can get free shipping. If you're not in a hurry for something, and you want to wait till you get $35, and not buy anything uncontrollably. How we shop too much. But but next year I think I'm going to join in. But anyway, so this is going in the book. So what I have to do is uh, I'm going to have to cut the sides down. So I'm going to fold it in half and see if I can't figure out where the center is on a page. Let me get a plain page here. So it's going to be 8.5. So that would be 4 1/4. Got that? So I need to put 4 1/4, and I'm going to cut this much off of the edges, edges. So what I'll do here is just draw a line between these two, and this is where I'm going to cut. And I'll do the same thing for up and down. So I'll fold it in half. And I figure out how long the page is, and it is exactly 12 inches. So the middle would be 6. So I'll put this on the 6, and we're going to cut down right there. And I'll go down here and do 6 again, and mark another mark, and then we're going to cut this much off of the edges. Like that. And I know I have a paper trimmer that I can use, to cut this, but I don't have a problem cutting a straight line. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll cut this off first, and then I'm going to fold it long ways in half again. And I'm going to cut the sides off. And this was a big picture frame anyway. So look how much picture frame is still left. There's plenty, plenty of picture frame left. These little leaves here. So that's what that's all about. So we're going to take and Put a little dot right there. So that's how that's going down. Put that over there, and then I go back here to the back to find the page that this went on, and it goes it goes it goes back here somewhere, I think. It's going to go right there. So here's where this page goes. There. Is Dee Dee in here? Oh my heavens, Dee Dee! I'm not going to get excited. We love our Dee Dee. We love our Dee Dee. So anyway, this is my fairy book, and I'll explain a little bit to Dee Dee what it's all about. And it's a smashed fairy book that's been around forever, and I found it and thought it was something unique. And so I bought the book. I bought it used for about $5. And the book has really nice paper in it, like a mixed media type paper. It's dry, and it takes paint really well and stuff. So the smashed fairy book was originally supposed to be for flowers, but the granddaughter decided she was sitting in the garden and she saw these fairies flying around. So she opened up her book, and she'd wait for a fairy to land, and then she would smash the fairy, and then you open it up and it was a smashed fairy face on the page. Some of them aren't very polite. So I'm covering them up, but it's a smashed, like you would smash a flower or smash a bug. That's what the fairy looks like. It's smashed. And so I've been covering up with all kinds of postcards and print out pictures. And this one I redrew her. She's not too bad, but they have these surprised looks on their faces. And it's England is the where the original story came from, and it was back in the early 1900s. And the anyway, the book has been around for a long time. And the girl that writes a diary. And see, this was back in July 18th of 1902, and the first one was when she was younger, and she wrote the language was much uh, childish, more childish, and the words weren't spelt right, and that was very phonic, and and it was kind of cute to read. And then as she gets older through the years, she's still smashing fairies, and she's writing more and more, and she writes more legible. But this is the Smash Fairy book, and so we've turned it into an art book. I'm giving it a second life, and so we're having lots of fun with it. So that's my fairy book, and we do a little bit here and there. So tonight I wanted to do something in my art book. I was watching a video today, and and it was all on background pages and techniques. So what have I got here? Oh, here we go. It was all about backgrounds, and I wrote them down. There's 30 different backgrounds, and so the first one is clouds. So the guy that was on the video, I'll have to post the video in my group for you guys to check out and to look at later. But he did 30 backgrounds in 30 days. He did one a day, and I won't be doing them every day, but I can work on them, and I won't be doing all of them. But there was clouds, texture, oil pastels, modeling gel, and there was a BOKEH technique, shadows using cardboard. Hatching was another one that was new to me, and then there was one that he used felt pads, which are the little pads that you put on the bottoms of your chairs. Then he did watercolors, there's 30 of them. Okay, Jassy. And there was spin art, and I've got a salad spinner up here. I could bring the salad spinner down. We could spin our art. And there was mid-century, and he called pastel pencils pencil crayons. Have you ever heard of that, Dee Dee? Pencil crayons. And but I use pastel Prismacolors all the time, and but I've never called it a pencil crayon. But I know that they are one of the softest. You've seen that fairy book? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm making it. I'm putting Beth into it. It's going to be a Bethy fairy book. But anyway, I wanted, and I love to do backgrounds. And the other day we did bleeding tissue paper, and that was fun. That was fun. Um, this was a bleeding tissue paper, not very good, but then this one turned out great. And I've got a hidden pocket on the front of it from Joyce, and it looks great for the. And then I did a little bit of doodling and penciling in the background. So this was a great example of bleeding tissue paper. Um, let's see. Of course, this is paint bleeding and collaging. That's also in some of that on that list out of the 30 pages of backgrounds that he did. But the guy that did it, he did little uh, uh, 8 by 10 picture uh, canvases, and then he put them all on the wall, and it looks great. This is another example of bleeding tissue paper on the background, and this is just a coloring page. And this is done with I've got I've got I got all kinds of paper on the background, and I've got text pages down here for the dress. And then I just did her hair like that. I do a lot of background stuff, different stuff. This was just a Happy Mail page. And then this was a cute background, and I used my inks, my little square ink pads, and I just put them all over on like a quilt on the back, and then I did the little doll. So that's a good background page. So I like doing backgrounds. Of course, this was just a mess, but it's cute. And this is done with wallpaper back here and a chicken. And this is paper piecing. So this was just done in this direction, paint going up and down before I drew her on there. She was done with paper piecing and magic markers, Sharpies. So, and see, this is just a piece of 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper. So there's a lot of backgrounds in here. But anyway, I thought I'd do I'm going to do the first one on this list, and it's clouds. So the first thing I want to put down is some blues. And I do have a blue box of paint. Um, I kind of, I like blue. I like blue. So I bought me some blue paint. And so I will never be without blue again. So I want to do some sky blue and a variety. So I want to use this shade would be good, and some a darker shade, maybe that one, and this one. I kind of like something like this one or this one. Let's see this one. I think that would be better. So, and then I'm going to do some. Pencil crayon is a colored pencil in the UK. Okay, Dee Dee, that makes sense. Okay. So we're going to use these 3 today. So I like, my favorite color is shades of blue. That's my favorite colors. This one's not open yet. Yes it is. So I'm just going to put some down. And we're going to do a sky page, and it's going to be uh, dark on top and medium in the middle, and then a lighter shade at the bottom. And I'm gonna put some white. I'll put some white down at the bottom. I'll put some white in mixed in with this. And I've got some new white stuff up here. So I've got a fan brush. So I'm going to use my fan brush. Don't need the extra. It's probably got a some kind of a natural hair. It's like squirrel hair or something. And I don't think it needs my hair on there. So I'll take my hair off. So I'm just going to put this down at the top. And sometimes I put a piece of wax paper underneath, but it doesn't bother me if it gets on the other pages. It doesn't bother me a bit. And I might end up putting a little bit darker up there. Make it a little bit more royal. But this is what the skies are pretty down here where I live in Florida. We have pretty skies. So I'm just blending it all down. And it's working out fine for me. I like it. Blend it, blend it. And then we get into that light blue. And the light blue is the one that smells. I hate it when they send you stinky paint. I'll hurry up and use that up real fast. After it dries, it doesn't smell anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more white on that and finish the bottom of the page. This is our sky. This is the sky. And then we're going to make clouds. And you could even put a little bit of pink in the sky. I know the sunsets here, you can see pink and orange and like a sherbet type orange and a purpley color down here. The skies are they're so pretty to the eye. You can't a picture doesn't do it justice. But I could put a little bit of tint down here. But this is good. I like that. So I'm going to get just a tad of pink. One precious dot of pink. And we'll blend that in. Even a little bit of yellow would look good. But that's good, just like that. I'm not going to fool with it anymore. Okay, so then let me dry this a little bit, and we're going to make some clouds. We're going to play. Mama Juju gave your salad spinner away. Go to the secondhand store and get another one. I bought me a salad spinner, and I also bought me um, um, a blender, an old blender. It's real old, and I use it to make pulp with when I make my own paper. I have to do paper for you guys sometime. I haven't done it for a while, but I used tissue paper and toilet paper and tissues and backs of napkins and real soft white things. Uh, and I do put some other shreds of paper, like a shredding, like if you have a paper shredder, if it's just white paper, you can do it with it. And then if you want to make it a color, you can. I like to make when I make my paper and make a pot of water. I will use my heart. I've got a heart punch. I got it at the Hobby Lobby a long time ago, and it punches hearts. And I'll do this like in the bleeding tissue paper, like in blues, and then I'll sprinkle it on my paper, and then it'll be like little confetti in your paper when you make your paper. And I like to make ATC size homemade paper when I do it. It's fun. So here's this. So I'm going to get a really cool brush. Let's get this. See what this brush is going to do for me. And uh, I'm a real crafter, so my brushes are crafting brushes. So they're not professional painting brushes by any means. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put a couple of dots of white down on our paper, and we're just going to stipple around till we get a shape. Doesn't matter what the shape is. Clouds come in all shapes and sizes. Okay, so that's the first step. We're just making clouds. And there's 100 ways to do it. There's no right or wrong when you're making a cloud. No right or wrong. And I will show you some clouds that I saw the other day at the beach. On Monday, Joe took me down to the beach, and let me get this done up. We're doing clouds. They're flying around everywhere, just floating around. We were saying to each other, it's amazing how they can absorb water and hold it and still float. So that's the first layer. And I'll show you some of the clouds that I saw at the beach. Here's some clouds. This was on the bridge going over to New Smyrna Beach. And here's some more clouds. And when the sun goes down, you see all kinds of colors. Here's a big black cloud. It was raining over there. With this was probably a mile away, and I squished it up. Here we are on the beach, and that condo had a big black cloud over it, and I squished it, made it big, and so there's the black cloud, and it's probably going to rain over there in any minute. Yeah, the clouds were gorgeous that day, and it was just such a pretty day. And the blue sky. I'm not doing it justice. I'm not doing this blue any justice on this. But there's some of the clouds on the. This is the sand dunes. But that's what inspired me. Look at those clouds. It was a beautiful day. There's the lighthouse. That's in Daytona. That's Ponce Inlet. And I'm on New Smyrna Beach. That's the jettyway there that separates the two islands. And it's intercoastal when you get back in there towards the mainland. That's Daytona right there. That's Daytona, and I'm on New Smyrna Beach, and this is the dog beach over here on this side of the rocks. You have to go to another entrance to take your dog over there. You can't walk over the rocks with your dog, which is silly. But and there were some birds, activity, and there wasn't a whole lot of people there at all. But anyway, there, you got the idea of the clouds and how I got inspired. So anyway, the the next step is to do another layer of clouds, and I'm going to get another brush, and this been used a few times. Had some paint on it, and it is kind of stiff, but we're going to make it work. So you can tint your white. I have another white up here. I think I still have it, and it's real pale. It was an antique parchment white, and I added a little bit of yellow to it. So it's like a penrose yellow. It's real soft. Hi, Joe.
Hi,
Joe's in the house.
hi, Bed. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful.
Well, it's a beautiful day out there.
We're doing
If I
some
had my
clouds.
camera, or my phone, I would have took pictures of um, the red sun, the red.
Oh, the sunset.
Oh my gosh, it was. Oh, oh.
And if that's too much yellow, you can go back over it with white. So it's not going to hurt a thing. But you got these layers of clouds, and it just amazes me
Just amazing. Oh,
how.
oh, you're doing clouds.
Yeah.
Oh my. I'm so sorry I didn't take
Dee
those.
Dee's in the room.
Dee Dee.
She is. I'm being really good. I'm
Oh my gosh,
calm.
Dee Dee.
I'm calm. I'm just as calm as I usually go nuts.
She's
Dee Dee is my art hero,
she's
guys.
totally
And
above
she was the
herself.
very first person I ever saw on YouTube. And she was on StreamYard a week for a week before they quit and they had to go to YouTube. I was so mad. It took me forever to figure out how to work Ustream and to get on there to watch everybody. And then I had to find people to watch, and it was you and Jean. I watched Jean on Ustream, and I watched Janet Young and Barbara Owen. I think she was on Ustream. So and then the week later, Ustream quit and everybody had to go to YouTube and I had to learn YouTube. But YouTube was a lot easier, or I guess it was. But that's what changed my world, changed my entire world. Having YouTube, I never seen it before, never heard it before. I knew what Facebook was. I knew what was it
Well,
farm
uh,
uh
not farm time,
what
but
was it Farmview, Farmville. I knew what that was. I played the games. I chatted with people in the games, but I had no idea about this. Oh man, this is like a whole new world. So I'm going to put a little bit more white down, just a little dab here
wow.
and here, and put some white on top of that, and just see what we can do here. I got clean water over here.
Well, it's good
But
seeing you,
those were the
ladies.
days. Those were the days. They
Yeah.
really were. And we moved down here from Kentucky, and while we moved, after the third Penske truck, I had a little nervous breakdown,
She's
and
got so much junk. It's just crazy.
and that was. I don't have nervous breakdowns very often, but I did have a nervous breakdown, and I literally had the bed wasn't even up in the bedroom, boxes everywhere. Candy knows what I'm talking about. uh, and I had the mattress on the floor in the bedroom, and I said, "Do not disturb." And I shut the bedroom door, turned the lights out, closed the windows, and went to bed. I had a nervous breakdown. I was going crazy. And then I was laying there and it was like I had nothing to do. I didn't, couldn't cook yet. There wasn't enough, of stuff unpacked yet. And I was playing around with my iPad and boom, I found Ustream. And it was a lifesaver right there. And it wasn't long after that I turned my spare. I have three bedrooms, so I turned my spare bedroom into a craft room. And Joe
Yeah.
put me in kitchen cabinets in this corner over here, and the cabinet and the countertop is low enough for me to sit at a stool. And I have a big L-shaped uh, countertop and all of the kitchen cabinets on top. I love it. It's the best room in the house.
Honey, you're wearing yourself out just getting so excited.
Yeah, well, some of these girls, they want to know.
Hey,
They
I
want
tell
to
you
know.
what do you think those clouds look like, girls? I think that looks like little
You,
angels
you see any
with
angels?
wings up in the sky.
You seeing angels in
I see
there?
on the right. And on the left, it looks like a little dog, white dog,
It
right there.
does. It does.
And it's kind of got its legs cocked out
There's his
and it's laying
ears.
on the floor on the ground. And the other one looks like a cloud.
I made ears.
Yeah, yeah. The ones at the top, all three of those look like clouds.
They are clouds.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gosh, I never did get everything right in
But
school.
anyway, I was in here crafting by myself, and I hated it. I didn't like crafting by myself, and so I was sitting on here with uh, with Barb Owen, and I was making a book the way she said to make it, and I made my very first journal with Barb Owen.
Yeah.
And I said, "Look, Joe, look, come in here, watch. She'll say my name if I write something down in here in the chat." And he couldn't figure out what the chat was. And I said, "Just come in here and watch." And he says, "Wow." He says, "There, she's paying attention." And I go, "Yeah, we're communicating here,
Yeah.
and we're all arting along." And so he says, "Well, Beth, you could do that." And after a while, the next thing I knew, he had bought me my camera and got me all fixed up.
Bought you several cameras.
Yeah, I got two cameras and hooked me up so that I can stream. And I started streaming in March of 19. And I think we've been down here since like 13 or 14. So
2013.
I crafted by myself for a lot. And my mom was an art teacher. She taught school
Oh,
for 36 years, and
yeah.
she majored in art. And so she did, all of the bulletin boards, and anytime anybody needed something for vacation Bible school, she was there. She was the official table decorator, for parties and weddings and stuff.
Yeah.
So I follow after my mom. But
Yeah.
anyway, there's my clouds. So all I have to do now is let this dry, and I can use this as a background. As a background, it's just almost 8 o'clock. We've got time to paint something on it. So let me see if I can't
Good.
find a picture that we can paint together
Well, I'm
with.
glad to see everybody here tonight. Looks like we're
And
starting to.
while this is drying,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull prompts for Jassy. She wants to
Prompts for
do
Jassy.
prompts. She wants
Well,
prompts.
I see Mama Juju.
Yep, Juju's
Hello.
in the house.
I,
And let everybody know that I will be on the Ginger Cat Lady Pam's channel tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, and she's going to interview me as a as a YouTuber, and she's trying to get her channel to grow, and she's trying to help other people to grow their channels.
yeah.
So I'll be on her, and she's going to interview me and ask me 20 questions. So if you
Mm.
want to know more about me, you need to watch her tomorrow night. Mm.
Hi, Goldie. Hello. How are you? I
Hey,
hope you're doing
will
okay
you put
tonight.
me a little bit more in this?
Yes, ma'am. I was thinking about you today, Juju. I was out on the back 40 and it just flashed. The window like it got me talking like that. I can't believe it.
We got a half acre, and he calls it the back 40 now. Ellen can't wait. Boy, Ellen is nothing but a sponge.
Oh,
She is our newest, one of our newest members, and she loves the art and craft, and
I
she
love
loves
each and every one
to
of
do
y'all that
stuff.
participates. 'Cause Beth sure needs a lot of help
I
carrying me. So, and that I'm gonna get her something to drink
from
before we
one
go.
to one, what was it, 35. I need numbers between 1 and 135 for my prompts. Ellen wants to come down here and take me to dinner. Where's your family at, Ellen? What city are they in? We've been known. I hang out with Dana all the time. She comes over to Daytona, and I go up there, and we hang out. We got to eat, and we go to the museums and the art places and the crafty places. Okay, here we go. 78 is gesso, and 114 is a positive message. Something positive. 82 is something recycle. Something out of a garbage can. If it's clean. Only if it's clean. And then 19 is a tea bag. Anything you want to make with a tea bag. And 72 is ribbon or lace. And 49ers is wood. If you don't have wood, maybe it's something that looks like wood out of a magazine, like a tree. I've got some of those little wooden chip things, butterflies and things. there's Ginger saying it. Thank you, Ginger. She's my little billboard tonight. And there's going to be the link for it tomorrow night so you can flag it. Hello, Angie. And Belinda says bling, something bling, something shiny. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Three more. You can say a number or the product. Oh, in Melbourne. Okay. Ann Laher lives in Melbourne. My nephew was born in Melbourne. I know where Melbourne is. 32 is black. Two more. Something blue and something orange. There's our prompts for today. And just Jassy, take a picture of that. I will post it so that if anybody wants to play along, I need to rewrite that, but that's okay. It's still good. I can still read it. And what did I do with my phone? There it is. So I'll post this in the group if anybody wants to play along. Please do, and post your things in my group. Every bit of this stuff is memorization. Okay, I got it posted. Now, um, we'll get back to our clouds, and we're going to try to paint something. So I think they look kind of cool. So I'm going to, try to paint something right here. And let's see what the old camera's got stashed on my camera. All photos. Oops, I'm going to lose it. So, oh, Oh, I got to show you all this. I did post this in my Facebook group, and this is my grandmother and my aunt. Look at the pillbox hat. Isn't that the funniest thing? That was back in the 40s, 50s, maybe 50s. I love it. I love it. My grandmother was very fashionable. It was a nice memory. And that was before I was born or even thought of. I'm sure of it. So um, I kind of feel like one of these guys. Shall we paint one of these guys? He can be peeking up and looking into the camera and giving us a photo bomb. So I can take and post him in the group too if anybody wants to paint one of those chickens. So there's a plenty to be funny with. So I'm going to probably do something colorful, not too much blues, but more colorful. And I'm thinking about this little guy in the middle, this guy in the middle here. And I can leave that right there so y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. And I'm going to go with my paint. Go with my paints. So I'm going to be needing some bright colors. This is a yellow and some orange. And oh, we could put. I've got eyes to put on it. We'll put some of these eyes. I've got some of these sticker eyes. We'll put these
Goo eyes.
googly eyes on them. I love these eyes.
Hi,
So
Sharon Lumbar. Hello, hello. Good to see you.
how did I get my family portrait? Well, they took pictures.
Family photo.
uh, it and then back in those days, my grandmother and my mom, everything they got was sent to develop, you know, at the film place at York's or wherever, and we always got slides. So my grandmother and my mom had tons of slides, little, the little square slides, and we would do the little slide shows. And so my brother took the old slides and gave them to somebody, a photographer, and he put them all on a CD. So I have all of those old photos on a CD. So that's how I got the photo.
Which one?
The one with the pillbox hats
Oh,
of my grandmother
oh yeah.
and
Okay.
Nana. They were that was funny.
I
So
thought they was teasing you, honey.
no,
I
it's
thought
just
they was saying I'm over here looking at these poor chickens that look like somebody got the frying pan out.
he's going to photobomb the canvas. So let me think what I can do. I could use the
Hi,
orange.
Belinda Smith. Hello, darling. I'm glad you made it.
You want to make a lamp from colored slides? That would be cute.
Oh yeah, they used to have lights behind uh, plastic colored slides.
Uh, the chickens were her fam. Oh no, no, no! This came off the internet somewhere. If you Google chickens and then you touch images, you'll get pictures of nothing but chickens. And if you put painting chickens or something, I think these are embroidered. I don't think these are painted, but you can get pictures off the internet. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Stephanie,
So,
Goldie.
uh,
Hi,
anyway, this is
Julie.
this is kind of cool. It's damp,
This is
but
a
I
beautiful
think
day
I
today.
think
Sure
I think I'm
was.
going to go with it.
Hope everybody else had a
So I'm
beautiful
going to get
day.
a little brush.
Angel Brown, how are you doing? Hello. Glad you could make it.
And so I'm going to,
Hi, Jazzy. Jazzy Sims.
I'm going to, this is going to be my chicken here. And I just eyeball it when I paint. I don't, I just go for it. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, sooner or
And
later.
if you continue to do the way I do it, you can you'll be surprised after a few years, Betty. You'll be so brave.
Yep.
You will be so brave
Yep.
that you can paint anything. And sometimes when I paint, it's very very good. And sometimes when I paint, it's very very bad. So there's no judging going on here. we
It's
just
right.
we just play. We just learn to play and have fun, and that's the main thing. And that's why we art. We
Yep.
art to have fun, and it's amazing um,
And
how
everybody's the same because everybody has their own opinion, and it's pretty for them, and that's what makes everybody happy. And that's something about this that you girls get to do is that you're only another stroke away,
just one click away being
one
good.
stroke
Yep,
away with that
yep, yep,
paintbrush to make it perfect.
yep. Just one click
And the
away.
more you practice, the better you get.
So yeah. So here's his beak.
Oh, didn't see you, Teresa. I'm sorry, honey. I th- I seen your envelope.
Yeah, she sent me Happy Meal
Yep,
today.
that thing flew around this house for a week.
Has not.
Well, I,
Oh,
it went
have
from
you gotten the mail today?
oh no, but I guess you want me to go outside.
Run, Joe, run! I've
Oh,
been. Some of the girls have said, "Have you got it yet? Have
oh,
you
I'm
got it yet?"
going, I'm going, I'm going.
Ellen's dying that I haven't gotten her doll yet, and I know it's just it's close. It's probably out there. The holidays put everybody back for a week or two, so anyway, this guy's gonna have. He's gonna go down like this. I'm gonna make him fatter than he is in the picture. Sometimes the camera puts 10 pounds on you, so they say. So I'm gonna make him a little bit heavier. So what I do down here is I just start flicking my colors and I go out a little bit each time, and I will go over this 100 times before it's finished. Yep. So that's what makes this so fun. And and it's it's also very important that you realize that you have to go through an ugly stage before you get to a good stage. It's important that you always go through an ugly stage first. Always, always, always. Just saying. And if you're ever watching Dee Dee, um, she likes to tell you techniques to do, what makes it easier to do, and I just say go with it. My imagination um, is quite vivid, and I make things up as I go. I've never seen anybody do this but me. But that's me. That's how I paint. And we can give him a little bit of feathers around his face. And I'm just using the orange. Wait till I get into some of the other colors. You'll be surprised. Give him a little bit of whiskers. He is made up of feathers, so it's a feathery kind of a deal. It's crazy. It's a crazy. So I'm going to switch colors. And we're going to go with the yellow. And I like painting out of the bottles. I like I paint out of the bottles, and I do have a palette, and if you use some kind of a takeout lid and use this for your palette, after a while you can crack this off and it peels off in one piece, and then you can just reuse the lid again. Uh, Dee Dee uses coffee can lids, and I use Chinese lids. And but with this technique, the way I do it, um, you know, I don't know if I'm brave or what it is, but I just don't have a problem painting out of using paint out of the jar. I don't know, it's just the way I do it. And then you don't have to worry about your palette spilling it, and you don't have to worry about leftover paint. And it doesn't bother me to have leftover paint, but some people have an extra book on their desk to put the extra painting on to, for painting pages and stuff. And that's good. It's all good. And some of this paint that I have, this is called shuttle art, metallic, lemon yellow. It's almost translucent. You can sort of see through it, but that's okay. That's just one of many layers. And when I get done, you're going to see clumps of paint. Uh, it's going to have texture to it before I get done with it. I will let it have texture, so I don't mind the paint being a little thick. Make them make them feathery. And he's going to have all colors in him. He's one of those colorful birds. And we're going to get it. We're going to get it. I might have to get a a black marker and do. I could also use my Prism pencils on here.
No, it's a sad day.
It's a sad day.
Yeah, there's this one.
Oh, except that one.
That's only one.
Well, looky what I got from Ellen. Woohoo!
Is that the one she's looking for?
Yeah, she's. Woohoo! Happy mail.
Look, Ellen, I'm gonna give you all these if you want all these.
Junk mail. Ellen.
Oh my God.
Let me see what it is. Do not bend. They didn't bend it either. Did they have it on the porch or on the mailbox?
Must have been was on the table.
Okay. Oh, look what she did.
Ain't that
Look, there's
pretty?
Josephine.
Oh.
That's who Joe dresses up at Halloween. He dresses up like Josephine.
Honey, you can't tell him that.
Shh. Oh, and the 12th Doctor,
12th Doctor.
played by Peter Capaldi.
Peter Fonda.
Well, I'll be. Check out the paper dolls from.
Oh, cool.
I need a couple of cough drops
Oh, you do? Okay.
in my room. 2013 to 2017, and this one's 1971 to 2010. Oh boy, I get to cut these out and put them together. We'll put them in the doll book. Thank you, Ellen. All absolutely cute as a pie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. So I think I'm caught up with most of the mails people were expecting. Do any way you want them. I see how you want. Okay, Ellen, I'll cut them out and put them in the doll book. Thank you. I just want one. Thank you. I need another one for later. That's what I wanted. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're
Okay.
welcome.
I get coughing in here because I'm talking so much and I get so excited.
What is
I
that?
have to take a cough drop, and it's a vitamin C drop. It's not really a cough drop.
It's a mouth.
It's a
It's
citrus.
a mouth citrus water insinuation.
And I'm going to get some of this green out here. I like this green would be pretty in this bird here.
So, oh, this is just the one that you draw by hand.
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
Boy, it's just, I tell you what, trick or treat's gonna come soon. He's scary.
Hi, Barry. Come on in,
Hey,
Barry.
Barry, how you doing, buddy? I was thinking about you the other day. Hope things are going fine.
I hope the weather is kind of getting better for everybody. Okay, so I'm going to get busy on this chicken here. I'm
Yep,
wasting time lollygagging around.
yep. Storms, radios, and cats.
And,
Can't beat that.
and if you don't know Barry, he has a channel that he streams on Sunday nights, and it's a talk show. And he usually has 3 or 4 people streaming with him, and they talk about gardening and they talk about uh, the weather. And he is Barry likes to take his drone up. He's got a drone, and he watches the weather, and he kind of reports it.
That's cool. I think that's
And
great.
I think it's cool too. And it's I like it because he lives up in Kentucky, and I'm from we're from Kentucky, so
Yeah, buddy.
I'm really from West Virginia, but
Yeah,
it was just crossing the bridge to see Joe, so
yeah.
it was worth it. It was worth it to cross the bridge.
I was the one crossing the bridge. I'm sorry, you got that wrong.
Well, I crossed over the bridge to marry you.
Oh, oh yeah.
Oh, and Ellen's going to send me some fish for my fish book. Okay,
Oh, okay, cool.
that'd be good.
That's cool. She likes fish. That was her fish and birds and
Oh, we like
and
everything.
palm trees is her specialties.
Palm trees are usually the tree I pick. It's palm trees. But I just got a couple of fish pictures, and I said I need to make a fish book because I've done birds. I did a fox, and I did. I jumped the bridge, Juju. I jumped the bridge to go see Joe.
Yeah.
All
I didn't
right.
know. I didn't know that bridges across the Ohio River was only 40 mile an hour. 40 miles an
35, probably
hour.
35.
Huh?
It's probably 35 on the bridges.
I think it's 40. I almost got picked up that one night I went
It
home.
got yeah. He came to court and me one night, and he had to go back home, and he got stopped by the police. But it was just a warning, wasn't it? He just gave you a warning.
Yeah,
Thank goodness.
yeah. He says I can understand why you're getting out of that place. As fast as you can.
I felt guilty that he had to drive so far to come see
Yeah, it was
me.
only 40 miles.
It was, it was 45-minute drive, and but it turned out to be a hop and a skip after a while. And I continued to work in Huntington after we got married. I would still go up to Huntington. Of course, I was up there every weekend anyway to see mom and dad. My family's up there.
Still up there.
Yep. They're still up there. So let's see if about a little bit of blue.
Patty, Patty, all clean.
Hi, Patty.
How are you?
So there's some blue feathers down here,
This could be
and that
Cookie
kind of pulls
Monster's
from
girlfriend.
the upper blues down
Oh
to the.
my gosh. I agree there, Patty. Cookie Monster's girlfriend. That's who it is. Lost
You just wait.
lost in
It's going to be a
time.
chicken. It's
What
over here. Here's you can see it.
we'll just name her Lost. Her name is Lost in Time. She's she's lost.
You think she's
Bless her
lost?
heart. I hope her colors of her feathers get looking better.
They will. Just give me a chance.
Oh, yeah,
It takes time to make a masterpiece.
she's still young. I can tell by the red and blue feathers. She'll have a whole mesmetage on.
You just wait. Quit picking on me.
Oh my gosh,
Quit picking on
you're
me.
doing them the wrong way. Yeah, you got to go down and make them bigger at the top and go.
You
thinner.
just wait. You just
She
wait.
forgets sometimes. It's okay.
I'm flicking. I'm flicking my
Oh,
brush.
that's flicking.
At
You're
the Dee Dee
rolling
term,
it.
Dee Dee teaches everybody how to flick.
Okay.
You have to flick it out.
Believe me, she flicks a lot.
This might help.
Oh, you go put eyeballs on her. Is she looking down or looking up?
I don't know.
As long as she's got eyeballs, that's all that matters. Give her some. Is she gonna have a? Oh, she's got a. Yeah, you can't get a third third dimension of her beak.
I'm working on it. You have to give me a chance, Joe. Stop.
Oh, okay.
I'll send you away. I'm working on it.
Well, now then, I'm just trying to figure it out.
Well, you're going to have to get your own picture to draw. Now I'm fussing at him.
Now she's got a black eye.
I'm going to give you black eye.
Oh, she's got eyelashes. She's a real woman.
Okay. There's that. Maybe that'll help. This was one of the best buys I ever made was buying these silly stickers.
Goo goo eyes.
Hmm. So let's put that away. That's enough of the blue. What other colors do I want? I could put some gold in it. I could put a little bit of pink in it.
Ellis is adorable.
It's going to be.
I know Ellen. She's always so cute.
Tell Joe to tell him to quit picking on me.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe, get your pencil going. Uh-huh.
You're bringing me bad luck. Giving me bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
You are.
My bad vibes are out there in the yard.
He's putting me in a foul mood.
Oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Now you know.
Yeah, now you're talking about the chickens.
Steffi says, I'm not getting involved. It's the Beth and Joe show.
Yeah.
But I do have ulterior motives to get Joe in here to paint with me sometime. Cause he's done it before. Oh, red. We need some red. That's what we need. Hmm.
Yeah. And, coat's looking nice.
Yep.
Better.
It is. I told you it was going
It's
to
got that
be.
shiny look to it.
It does. I'm using metallic paint.
Oh, okay. That's the color that changed.
Joe has painted before with me, and he doesn't know it yet, but he's going to paint this panda with me again. He did this 2 years ago, and we're going to do it again. I've got a special picture for us to paint. So get ready, Joe. Not today. We'll do it next time.
Yeah.
When he can sit down
I got
and
too
do it.
much going on tomorrow.
He's probably going to be cutting grass.
No.
Oh, you're still working on the water?
Yeah. No, it's done.
Okay.
I got to get my garbage man to take a hot tub tomorrow.
Oh, okay. We had an old hot tub that needed to go to the dump, and the garbage man said he'd take it if he cut it up a little bit. So he did, and he's going to be out there to help him load it onto the garbage truck. Out of just to be nice. He wants to be nice. So let's put some gold on his beak. And you wait and see. This beak is gonna pop out. I'm gonna get a black pen, Sharpie, and do the rest of it. So we got some gold going on in here. I need some red.
Was Julie Parker?
Hi,
Hello,
Yeah,
Julie.
Julie's been here all night.
Yeah.
She 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 played hooky
Kitty Jen.
from work today. She didn't go to work. She's got a bad back like me, Joe. She hurt her back.
Oh, I'm surprised my back ain't really killing me too.
I am going to be needing some
Therapy.
Tylenol when I get off of here.
Oh.
And it does help with the inflammation. So I don't know if you can tell about the gold.
I can see it.
Can you see the gold?
Yeah, when it flashed, see the light?
Yeah, right there.
Right there. It's shiny, pretty.
I'm making it thick.
Well, if you just needed something to go buy the chicken, I could go over and get you a chicken next door. There's
They
about
Yeah,
8 or 10.
my neighbor got chickens now. I
Yeah.
don't hear him.
No,
I don't think he's got any crowing.
no,
So that means they're not going to be hatching any.
they're little.
They're just going to eat the eggs they're not grown up yet. That you don't have to have a rooster for a hen to lay an egg. When they get of age, they will lay an egg every day. It's about every 18 hours actually. But anyway, if you have a rooster, that does every 5 seconds, very very noisy. And if you have two roosters, they compete, and they're roostering, hollering all the time, day and night. But if you don't have a rooster, then they're not fertile, and that means if you lay on an egg, they won't hatch a baby, but you can eat the eggs.
Yeah.
That's what that's all about.
Put them on a light and see if they're bright.
Yeah, they'll just be for eating. There won't be any little ones running around. I swear, I thought I had some. I'm gonna have to go down. I got some paint down below my feet. I'm gonna have to go down there to get me some paint out. Because I know I've got more red. This is like a maroon red. It's a barn red, it's called crimson red. So he's gonna have some red in his. And if it's going to be a girl, then I don't have to make the gobblers. Whatever the gobbler is. So, how's that look? Not too shabby, is it?
How's it look?
Yeah, you could do a rooster.
I know. Oh, he got me choked up.
Joe can make funny noises. So, he's getting there.
Don't. What's this?
Okay. Of course, I'm going 90 miles an hour. Now, you all don't have to go this fast. You take your time when you paint. I just do everything fast. That's just because that's me. That's
These,
just the way I am.
the, she's not a little dabba, do you?
A little dabble, do you?
Yeah, it's no saying.
Yeah, yeah. So there's the red. Let me see his face again. Let's see here. Okay. Let me get the dry. Let me dry this.
Hmm.
And I'm going to work on his face. See if I can get that up in there.
Well, that big girl, Dana.
Well, there's
Yates.
Dana.
Hi, Dana. How are you, honey? Good to see you. This is Joe Parker.
He used to make a dog yelping mouse with the gum leaf, and all the dogs in the neighborhood would start yapping. He could make a dog yapping. He could make the sound like you do. Joe can do Donald Duck.
I
Yeah,
got
the noise. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what we're talking about, Julie. He'd get all the neighborhood dogs barking. Oh, I know it does, Julie. That's okay. I can't spell anything anyway, so I wouldn't be able to know the difference between the correct spelling and the wrong spelling. I wouldn't know the difference. Dana, how was your babysitting day? Did you have fun? Dana got to babysit her godchild, who
Oh,
who is 5 months old, and she can roll over.
wow, that's
What's her
cool.
name, Dana? She'll tell me her name. Okay, so let me think. Um, if this is dry, no, it's not. It's got to be dry before I draw on it. Rayleigh. Rayleigh.
Rayleigh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's her name, Rayleigh. So
Janelle had a
anyway,
Rayleigh.
I've got a little tiny Sharpie over here that I'm going to use,
A little tiny. Oh
and we're
my.
going to we're going to try to do justice to his nose, his beak,
Oh, I
like
see.
that. Now, doesn't that look a little bit better? And then underneath here, his bottom lip beak is like this, and it's black.
Well, it's coming too. Yeah.
There's the beak.
There's
Okay.
there's the chicken.
And I think I need a little
Two kitchen.
more around his eye.
Ooh.
Like that. Here's looking at you, kid. She can roll from back to front. Oh boy. And your son interrupted you? Oh no.
Oh boy.
Juju says, did you put her on a pallet and watch her turtle roll
Oh,
with her arms and legs up in the air?
turtle roll.
Uh,
Yep.
says, okay. Anyway, I'm sure she had a lot of fun. So let me see what else I can do with the face to get it to look better. I don't know. So I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go. Where is that? This this light yellow. There's not much left in it. I'm really. Uh, there's not much down in there. I'm gonna have to throw it away after tonight. And I'm gonna put this yellow on her face. It's gonna be a her now.
I was just gonna
Joe,
say you could.
Joe, Joe, Joe's already named her.
What?
Her.
I have not named her.
Well, you wouldn't call her him earlier. You called her her.
I know, but you keep changing her.
Well, I was going to make a gobbler on him, make it a him.
I didn't say anything about that.
I know you didn't. I did. I just did. Dana, tell him to quit picking on me. He is causing trouble.
Good gosh almighty.
Wearing me out. So anyway, like you said, sometimes I do really, really good. Sometimes I do really, really bad. But it's okay because we've been having so much fun doing this.
I know it.
We've had a lot of fun. Joe got me out of my mojo because he's picking on me.
Oh.
Let me look at the rooster again.
Yep. All I said was you're just one stroke away from having it perfect. Oh,
He needs to be in the peanut gallery. That's right, Julie.
oh, come
Put
on.
him in the peanut gallery.
Who is that?
Dana, I'm throwing this away. I just want you to know that I'm throwing something away.
And I'm not getting it.
Just wanted you to know that. Just saying.
She's throwing it away, Dana, because it won't stick on her finger.
There's nothing left in it.
Oh, it's,
Juju likes it.
oh, Juju. Uh-oh. War paint. Is that a beard or now?
There is right there, Joe. See that right there, that big thing right there, that rectangle right there. There it is. I showed him the door, guys. He's giving me bad vibes. I don't like criticism. That's why I just I don't have to worry about you guys because I don't have to read it. There's Becky Waters. Hi, sweetie.
I bet
Play
you
nice.
play nice.
Becky says we have to play nice.
Thanks, Becky.
We do. We're just fussing. We're not mad. We're glad.
I'm really glad. My water's back on.
Yeah, we had water problems this week. Um, we got well water, and it sprung a leak, and Joe had to go buy some parts, and then he had to go back and buy some more parts, and he got
Oh, wow.
one guy's opinion, then he got somebody else's opinion,
Went to
and
three guys
he
today.
he taught he searched it and worked it good till he fixed it. So that was good. So anyway, I think I'm going to try this all the way around. Let's see if that does it. There's got to be something where I can break through the ice and make it good.
You haven't asked me yet, though.
I'm not going to ask you. So, how's that? Is that any better?
Well, I don't know.
Just say yes, please.
I don't know.
You can keep Rebecca in our prayers.
Oh,
She lost her grandfather
oh,
this week.
I'm so sorry, honey.
Yeah. And she was up there with him. So that's great that she was up there. And I know it's been hard, but I'm just going to have to let it go and let that be it. And let it be. We're just going to let it be. So let's see. I can do a little bit more of this up here. That's just who he is. He's the chicken master. He is, he's in charge of the hen house. So that's it. And I can even do some black and white on this, and it'll change it a little bit. But I think I'm just going to let it go, let it be like that, and let it be. We're just going to let it be. So there's our chicken for the day. I've seen better. I've seen worse. I definitely have seen better. I don't know. I just got in a bad mood, and but that happens, and that's okay. This is great, you know, considering it was just a page of clouds, so we did a background, we did that. Now we can put a word up here. Let's see if we can put, oh, difference, accept difference. We're going to put accept the difference on here. The very first word. It's okay to be different, right? These are just a bunch of words that I printed out, uh, and I print them out in different sizes of fonts and colors and things, and use them to label my pages.
The reflection words.
We like to put words on our pages. Accept difference. We know what it means. We'll just put a little bit of ink around the edges. So
I think it's wonderful.
I think it turned out okay.
Mm-hmm.
Put that over there. And we'll get our glue stick back out.
Jolene. Jolene.
Accept the difference. Accept to be different. We're acceptable even when we're different.
Right.
He's not the one I wanted. But
Variety is a choice of God's birth.
Zippity said it was her in her chicken form. Sing it, Joe. All right. Jassy posted her prompt page.
All
I
right.
don't have time to do the prompt tonight. I will, Mama Juju. I will. I'll think of Joe every time. So I'm going to have to leave this open because the paint is really, really thick. But I will post it in the group. So let's see if I can get in here to do it. There's Jassy's prompt page.
Oh, that's cute.
She did good. Possibilities. That's her positive word. That's a good word. Possibilities. So if I go in here and I edit the picture, I can take a picture. Poor thing. He's sad. I don't know what I did. I got out of my mojo. Save. And there it is. Okay. So I'm going to put this over to the side and let it be. Let it dry.
Let it go.
And let's see what I got over here we could look at. I can put my bling box back away.
Pretty good sized chicken.
Yeah, it is. It's
Since
a
you
big
just
book.
sit it beside me. On that, I'm watching on the screen.
Yeah,
It's not that big.
he's gonna pick on you.
It's gonna pick my
He's
nose.
gonna pick on you.
Or pick on me.
And my Twinchies are dry. There should be one more of these little square things hanging around here. I don't see it.
One more square thing.
It was laying
Oh,
on
oh,
top.
oh, oh. Is this it? Oh, it's a sticker. That's a,
I'm looking for a square like this,
okay. Yeah.
exactly this size.
Like that? No, it's cat.
No, it's a paper.
Oh, it's big.
Okay, I'll have to find it. I've lost one of my Twinchies, but that's okay. I'm going to be making Twinchies every day or every time I stream for a while till the end of the month. And we will be having a Twinchie trade. If anybody wants to sign up, it's going to be a business type envelope, and everybody will be uh, if you have an envelope this size, you can get 4 Twinchies in here.
Okay.
You can get 4 Twinchies in here, 2 inch by 2 inch.
Here's one of this. That's not
That's
it.
it.
That's it?
Same size.
Good.
So this is what
These
we
are
did
right.
earlier today, and they turned out really, really cute. Oh, I'm sorry about the camera. There we go. I'll put you down here. So you can see the Twinchies. And super simple to make. I just pulled out stuff from my Happy Mail out of an envelope that was laying on the desk. I didn't I didn't go look for anything, but you can go look for little pictures in the magazines and things. And this is cardstock paper from my 12 by 12 papers. And then if anybody wants to sign up for Twinchies, it starts October the 1st. And the theme is fall. And mine is kind of a variety. This one looks fallish for sure. But but you can do anything you want with your things. And if you want to sign up, you have to have 4 per person for each person you want to trade with. So you need to tell me how many people you would like to have if you'd like to play along. And if you join my Facebook group, you would have access to all of our addresses when you join the group. You have to ask to join. And if you don't do Facebook, then you just let me know and I will give you the addresses through Messenger. I like to use Messenger. So, and we will be bringing this back out again on Saturday. And for those of you that came in late, I'm going to be a guest on Ginger Cat Lady Pam, her channel tomorrow night. I'll be on at 9 o'clock with her, and she's going to interview me as a YouTuber. And she's going to ask me some various questions, so you don't want to miss it. I will post the link in my Facebook group tomorrow evening so that you can always find it. And if you can't find it, message me and I'll send it to you. Uh, so you and if any of you want to be her guest and do the same thing, if you stream and you do YouTube videos and you would like to be on her channel to be a guest like I'm going to be tomorrow, then you message Ginger Cat Lady Pam and you let her know that you would like to be on the list for an interview, and she will interview you. She's been doing this for a couple of months and she's trying to build her channel up, and she's doing a great job. So that's good to know information there. Uh, okay, so now that we're at the end of the day, it's 10 till. So how about I find another book for us to play with? I can show you what I've started on the fish book, and I've picked this kind of a blue plaid for the cover. I've got it fringed, and I'm going to continue to fringe it so that it's roughed up a little bit on the edges. So I will be forever doing this to get it to fray. And I might sit and do this tomorrow offline. I don't know that I could sit and do this in front of you guys because it's not enough creation. I got to do more creative things than that. But that's what I'm going to do with the edges. I left them long so that I can fray it, make it fringe.
Oh, looks to me like you ought to go fishing.
It's a fish book.
Oh.
So, but these are my Twinchies. We started. So I'm going to put them over here with my other Twinchies. And I'm going to leave these on my desk until we get them done by the end of the month. And so that's that. Oh, I got to put the date on my chicken yet. It's drying over here. And today is the 11th.
Sure is.
I think that might be the 11th. I can't see it. I have to guess. I have to guess.
It makes it easy when you punch it.
There it is.
Yeah.
So I'll put that over here on my chicken scratch.
Is Teresa still there?
Yeah, she's probably in the balcony.
In the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She hangs out unless she's sleepy and nodding off. It's about that time of the night to be nodding off. So
I just wanted to say hi to her.
Oh yeah,
before I left.
Yeah.
And
oh, now you're leaving.
Oh yeah. And I just want to say we're missing an important person too.
Yeah. So anyway, I've got fish stickers. This is a couple pieces of lace.
Mm-hmm.
I made some fishes um, out of textbook paper. And again, this is just a novel that I found, and I'm recycling it. And I tore out every other page in the book. And it's not a real big book, so it will, I don't usually see that many fishes around. And so anyway, I've got some fish to put in here, and I'm going to start gluing some down. So if anybody has any fish, it could be a napkin, it could be tissue paper, it could be fish magazine, it could be anything fishy,
Oh, that's cute.
a brochure or uh, something from the aquarium. Oh man, I don't think I saved any flowers from when we went to the aquarium. Dana and I went to an aquarium up in Daytona, and it's like a Orlando. It's like a uh,
Mini Orlando.
it's like an amusement park, and it's a big building. It used to be a furniture building, and so there was lots of room. And they've got all these aquariums inside, and you just walk from station to station to see the different types of whatever they have on display. And everything was there was alligators and frogs and um,
Snakes.
was there snakes
Oh
too?
yeah.
Yeah, I guess there was. And there was a lot of different kind of fish. They had jellyfish, and then they had the petting fish area where you could pet a baby shark or pet one of those stingrays and
Yeah.
uh, stuff like that. And then they had another room in there where there was like you could sit and watch a movie, uh, whatever they have for you to watch. And they take
Information.
if you have groups, you can go in as a group.
Right.
And there was even some parrots in there, and they're going to have a rainforest area, but it wasn't finished. The rainforest, and it's going to be cool. So they'll have a lot more birds and rainforest. I'm assuming there might be even like monkeys and different kind of birds. Pretty big deal. But if I go back, I'm going to wait till the rainforest is done. If I ever go back up there,
Yeah. It's nice.
and there was a lot for, and then they had a birthday room if you want to have cake and ice cream and stuff for your group. They had a group room, and then there was a little cafe in there for people to sit if you wanted to get a snack and drink.
That's good.
And then they had a kid area where you draw your own fish, and then they put it in the computer, and there's a big screen, and your fish will be floating your drawing will be floating around in the fish tank. It's a screen. It's a computer program. And then they had the big jaws that was open, and you could stand in the jaws and get your picture taken, and a mermaid. You put your face in the mermaid and get your picture taken. And a lot of fish, a lot of different things. So anyway, let's see. Let's go to another page. Now this would be a good page where I could take my leftover paint and put in to, color a page. I could also use leftover scrapbooking paper if I have anything left over from something else project. I can put I can put something in like this on a page, and there's no right or wrong of how to do it. You just art in your book. You just art around, and if I want, I can make this into a pocket. Bonnie's here. Hi, Bonnie. So I'm just going to glue the edges, and then this will be a pocket like that. So if I have any other, I got this. This could be a belly band. Let's make it into a belly band. I'm going to cut the gray part off. Little sailing ships. And to make a belly band, you make it as wide as the page. And then you glue down the edge, the two sides. Put a good enough amount of glue there so it'll stick. And you put this here, and then you could take your fish and go like that. If you have any extra fish, that's cute. And I found some lace. This is extra lace. And I can make a pocket out of this too. And I will take my glue gun and glue that edge down. And then I'll take this edge and glue this edge down. Leave the top undone, and then maybe a little bit of glue at the bottom. And that's going to be a pocket. I don't know where they came from. All that globby glue drips. They're glue drops. Glue drops. The glue dripped. And I found a little thing in my room. This was made for me by Dana. She gave me this as a gift, and um, I'm using it to put my glue gun on. So when it drips on this, it doesn't stick. The glue comes off, and and it's clear anyway. So it's a great little towel to put my glue gun on to keep it from sticking to something or melting something or doing something bad. Just thought I'd share that with you. And Candy is in the she is boxes, 250 boxes, she said. So I'm gonna put some fish in there. There's some fish. And I got another pocket here for something else. And we'll find something to put in there. Something t'other. I might find something in my Happy Mail. In my Happy Mail box over here. Find some papers or something that might look good in here. I put some paper in there. There's some music paper. I could put that in there. Like that. There we go. Get in there. It's trying. It's trying. That's all I needs to go in, just that much. And then here's another piece of paper that can go in my pocket. And I've got some things that Teresa sent me. These would make good belly bands too. So I can put some of them in here. There's 2 smiles. So that would look cute in there, and I can use them as a belly band. Turn the couple pages. So I'm just working in here for a minute. So that's about it for the night, guys. It's 9 o'clock, so I'm going to quit. And I hope that you guys had as much fun as I did tonight. And another belly band. So I've got some fish. What do I have in here? This says cooking school. Oh, crispy fried fish. Okay, so it's a recipe about fish. It's got four steps for crispy fried fish. So it's going to go in the fish book. Yeah. How about that? So we will definitely put this in the book, and I'm going to put it in like this. There's 4 steps. So I'm going to fold them like that, and and like that. So there, that will go in here under the belly band. Isn't that great? Isn't that just the greatest thing you ever saw? Here is invited and uninvited guest. But there's a fish. Not all non-native species in the Great Lakes are invasive. And invasive is with a multiply, but uncontrollably, and it's invasive. That's what that word means. So I'm going to just cut this little fish out. And there's his mouth. Some fish have teeth. They sure do. Especially in the ocean. There's a lot of fish that have teeth. And it's quite frightening to see a fish with teeth. Yikes! So we're going to cut that out like that, so he can go in the book. Oh, look, I can do this one on the back. He's a it's an ancient fish, and it lives in the bottom of the lakes. It's like a bottom feeder. Connected but unique. I have no idea what it's called. It's got like a pike or something. But he doesn't get as big as sharks do. But he looks like a shark. So we're just going to cut him out a little bit. And then I'm going to quit. I got to get off this stool. It's killing me. So there he is. Like that. Okay. So there's 2 fish. 1 fish, 2 fish. I ripped his tail off. Can you believe I did that? My glue stick is dried out. And instead of going on smooth, it ripped its tail off. It went to Betsy. Let's see if we can get it back on there. We can. Put them back together. Can't hardly even tell. And we'll put this guy on there. These are from the big lakes. They're just swimming around. We need to do one page and make it a double page and make it into like an aquarium and put the aquarium pictures things in there from aquarium. That's what we need to do. So I do have another piece of fish, and we'll save this for next time. And I will cut these little fish out. There's 3 there. And that's it. I'll cut these out next time when we work on the fish book again. And there's some more things back here that I saved. Here's a big fish. We're going to put him in there. Save it for next time. This is a belly band, and it's a shirt. It's from a shirt, a man's shirt. So I got some more fish off of that. And here's some more pictures that I saved. So these will be cut out and put on the pages. Next time, I got some more of this fabric. I thought I'd make some pockets. Make some pockets with it. So my fish is coming along. Fish book is coming along nicely. Yeah, the belly bands. So this is going over to the side, and that's all I'm going to do tonight, guys. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me and joining in the fun. And I'll put this ugly chicken over here so you all can look at it for the last time. I'm not happy with it. I'm going to have to come back and do something on a different day, and it'll hit me. And when it hits me, it'll be nice. It'll be a prettier picture. But that's not what I wanted. That's not really what I wanted. But that's okay. And you can continue to work on your art all the time. So everybody have a great rest of the evening, and come and watch me tomorrow night on over at Pam's, and we'll have some more fun tomorrow night. And uh, I will probably just have some books to look at, some of my books of things that I've done, and do some flipping while since we're going to be talking and stuff. So I'll probably do a flip through on some of my old books. So that'll be fun to watch that way. So I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you over at Juju's after a while here in a little bit. She'll be on. Good night.